ENCOR Section 12 Summary Challenge. Virtualization Protocols and Techniques. Which hypervisor is used with almost all collaboration applications? Ooh, okay. VMware ESXi, VirtualBox. I'm not sure if this was even in the course, if it even went to that level of detail, but I guess this will be the VMware ESXi or vSphere collaboration applications. So why collaboration is important? Okay, let's see. I hope this is the right answer. Which option is a logical container that holds all the resources that an operating system requires for normal operation, such as graphics adapter, memory, processor, networking, and so on? That sounds like a virtual machine, right? Yeah, virtual machine is the logical container, definitely not physical, and it has a set of different resources, such as graphics, memory, storage, and so on. Okay, so that looks good. What is the command sequence to configure a GRE tunnel interface on a Cisco iOS router? So the first command, interface tunnel 0, is fine. We go to the interface configuration mode. Then we need to assign this interface the internal IP address, the passenger protocol IP address. This looks good. And then we need to specify the source IP address for the tunnel and destination IP address for the tunnel. So actually the first option looks pretty good. This one misses the IP address assignment, the passenger IP address assignment. This one, IP address is there, tunnel source, interface. I'm not sure even if the interface can be indicated as a source. Probably it can be, but generally, like at least within the course and in the lab, we only dealt with the IP address as a source. Okay, and then this interface, this configuration, this option lacks the tunnel destination command. So I guess the first option here is correct. Okay. Which network virtualization architecture component transports traffic over isolated layer 3 partitions? And this is path isolation. So there are three components. There is access control, there is path isolation, and services edge. And access control is where the clients are and how clients are isolated into specific virtual groups or virtual environments, not being able to communicate with each other, not being able to do with anything with each other whatsoever. And services edge is on the other side, on the further side, where the services are, and the services there are separated as well. So, and in between, actually, we have the network, right? And what we want to do is to be able to isolate all traffic on both layer 2 and layer 3, and this is the path isolation component. Which two headers are added to an existing packet by GRE? Okay, so first of all, the 4-byte GRE header is added. GRE itself has a 4-byte long header. And then another IP header is added as well. And we know, of course, that standard IP protocol header size is 20 bytes. So GRE and IP. Which two options are benefits of server virtualization? Okay. Physical resource sharing, I think that's really a good benefit because single set of physical resources can be shared across multiple virtual machines, multiple applications. Underutilization of CPU doesn't sound like a benefit at all. Hardware resource consolidation. That's probably something related to stacking or clustering, not necessarily the virtualization. More cooling requirements. This does not sound like a benefit at all. More physical resource needs. Okay, doesn't sound good as well. So one of these should be a benefit, I guess. Hardware resource consolidation. I think I will check this one, because if I think about this from the other side, we, instead of having, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 5, 20 separate hardware physical servers per application. So let's say we have a server for DNS, we have a server for DHCP, we have a server for web, and so on. What we do, we just combine them all together into let's say, just having one physical server, and then we create virtual machines based on this hardware. And that's, I guess, when you combine these hardware resources, this can be defined as hardware resource consolidation. So that sounds good. And final question, which IP protocol defines GRE packets? I think it's protocol number 47. And that's just something to remember, I guess, that in the IP header, there is a field, which is called just protocol or protocol ID, which indicates what is the next datagram encapsulated inside the IP packet. And for GRE, it will carry the number 47, just because that's the number for GRE. Let's see.